Alright folks, it's been a crazy week in the DVD market. Many of us still reeling from the shock that we felt in the 9.20 PTB. It was crazy times. We are now finding some stability again, but this is not the time to grow complacent, I say. If you want to find the next basket to put all of your eggs in, which you should be doing right now, if you want to stay ahead of the curve, ahead of everybody else, you want to be investing right now into hex perks. Think about it. In the PTB, we saw that the devs are very close to nerfing some perks like Pop Goes the Weasel, Eruption, and Painter's. These perks have had it really good for a long time. They've had a good run, but they are now really close potentially into being nerfed, sometimes into complete irrelevance. Rip Barbecue and Chili, you will be missed. But hexes, on the other hand, they're looking pretty good. We have some new tools to protect them. Some of them are even getting buffed, and they are still a really valuable asset. Now, let's just address the elephant in the room. Will some of these hexes, such as Thrill the Hunt, ever hit the record-breaking numbers that we saw some months ago when they overbuffed Thrill the Hunt? Probably not. This perk was a bit too good back then. But some people forget that even though this perk got nerfed into being reasonable, it doesn't mean that it's not very strong. And evidence of that is the background footage that you're seeing right now. These are games that I played today. Do you think these survivors are happy? They were not very happy. Many of them giving up just minutes or even seconds into a match. And if survivors are not happy, that means you're doing your job as a killer. Anyway, I'm gonna show you some games with these hex perks and just for yourself. Okay, full transparency, this is going to be my second match with this build. My first match lasted less than 2 minutes. Everyone was down, the last person gave up. And the fun part is that I had accidentally disabled my HUD with a little script, so I was playing without a HUD and it was still not, apparently, not nice enough. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna puke on this and this at the same time. And the idea here is that with this brown add-on, I cannot infect survivors directly, but it doesn't matter. If they want to do a totem, it's gonna take so long, and if they want to do gen, it's gonna take so long that, yeah, basically it's gonna make them fully infected. Here, I cannot infect directly because of my brown add-on, but if they touch the pallet or the window or whatever that I actually puke on, then they do get infected. Okay. Oh wow, they did one of my totems already. Oh Jesus, 2 of my totems already. Whoa! This should be pretty bad for me. Let's see, I have Blood Faber left? Wait, what? Oh my god, I don't even have that left. What? How did this happen? Oh wow, and we get a pretty bad chase going on here. So did they spawn on like 3 different totems? That's crazy. Looks like this is gonna be a bit different based on... Wait here. I don't know if that mind game works on this map so well, frankly. He might have had life there. There's a mind game of sorts you can do here. Wow, so you guys did 3 totems and have a sprint burst saved up. It must have been 3 different people, right? But they somehow still managed to... get a gen halfway down here. Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, that's really strange. I should have infected the window, but this window looks really strange. I don't know why the infection did not touch the window first. Alright, I'm drinking from my power. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the way this match has started. Something's kind of sussy even. Did one person just do 3 totems back to back? I swear to God, I checked on that totem over there. And even though Ace could have been here, I was kind of half sure that they weren't. So I was very confused. Wait, my Devour's still up. Oh my God, you're joking. You're joking. My one totem that is still up is Devour. Wait, why is this guy here? Wait, what? Excuse me? How does... He used a styptic? Okay. What? I was like, how is Bill with endurance this early in the game? No dead hard, no off the record. Obviously, it's right at the beginning. Must have been a styptic. Wow. He knew he was gonna get hit in the next 5 seconds, I guess. Alright, so because my other add-on is the Iridescent Black Incense, this is a sneaky one. Basically, anytime they're injured, I will see their auras on and off, on and off, on and off. Let's just puke on that. Yeah, this totem I really want to save as much as I can. Obviously, Shack's not great for me, but I could just get rid of the pallet, maybe. Yeah, Devour number 2, awesome. That didn't trick him? It did. This pallet comes down. If it doesn't, I hit him. Simple as. Lovely. So this will be my 3rd Devour stack. Only one problem. They could be doing the totem right now. Okay, never mind. Worth checking, I think. You can puke on survivors on the ground normally if they're not infected. With this add-on, I lose the ability to do any of that. Any of that whatsoever. So, you want to puke on environment. You can even puke on items and gens. And remember, you can puke on a gen by just aiming at the tall lights, and that works too. Alright, so this should be like, literally, like this build pretty much at its worst, right? The only thing that could have been worse is if my Devour got cleansed first, I guess. Nice, nice, nice. Now, we do need to defend this a little bit. I don't really care so much about Ace in particular, but... Yeah, hold up. Maybe he didn't see me through here? No, he's seeing me. They're doing gens like absolute devils, though. Look at this. Not only doing gens, they're also doing my totem. Alright, this guy could have anti-tunnel, and doing a totem... I don't know if it removes anti-tunnel, does it? Nice job. Wow. They're playing this so unbelievably well. Bloodlust is coming in, though. Oh, can I interrupt it? Nice, 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 nice. You know, I was really afraid of a dead heart there. So I respected it. I kind of really expected it. Nice thing I can do here is pick up. They now know about my Devour. The last 2 gens are being done. And I need to worry a little bit about that one over there. This one, obviously, is going to be fine. Wait, what are you doing? What? Why is he so confident? He just wanted to buy time for the Devour to be cleansed. That's... This game is such a joke, man. You cannot pick up people out of a logger, by the way. Because the game kind of like is, I don't know, server dedicated. Like something weird happens. It's been like that for a while. Okay, this is a problem. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I think he was just basically gonna go in circles a couple times, go into a locker to buy enough time for the Devour to get gone. At this point, with everybody absolutely injured and never ever cleansing, Devour doesn't really do anything, so I don't think it's too bad. The only thing that's kind of insane to think about is if they did totems... Oh, this is a bug. I'm still behind him, I think. If they did totems this quickly, right? And then they did gens this quickly, like how insane would this match have been if they didn't have any totems to worry about? Because I honestly cannot picture it. I'm gonna puke on it just in the off chance that they... Oh my god, this is amazing. That they get on it. But this is actually like like, they did not spawn on some of these totems. Obviously, that gem was gonna get done. This is a really bad fountain because it's so far out of the way, right? So by the time I grab it, he's gonna pre-drop that pallet. And I'm just so done, but... Okay. That was unlucky. Last gen's being done. Oh! Nah, he's not stupid. He's not gonna fall for it. We need to defend this. Did they really just leave? No, they're holding their distances. We have about 30 seconds. It's so sad, man. The projectile speed is so bad. Okay. He's dead. Let's pick him up. Hook him next to the gen, can we? It's the one gen they're clearly doing. Okay. Wait, I still have power. Oh my god. Oh my lord, actually. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. It actually really messed with me. I could have gotten a down here, realistically. Oh, but that Champion of Light just came at the perfect time. These guys have played an insane match. An insane match. I really have to see how they've done it and what perks they've brought. We know some of them. But yeah, it makes no sense to me. And keep in mind, this has been with like almost a full uptime of my aura read. That was maybe a swing. Almost full uptime. I got him. I want to whiff. I want to whiff. I want to whiff. Don't want that hard. Okay. He's dead. Wow. What gives? What gives? What's going on? Okay. One thing that's in my favor, obviously, is gonna puke on that real quick. Is Heart of the Infected. It does refresh it even if you don't get points. I'm gonna puke on the exit gate over here real quick as well. Did that hit it? Yeah, contagious. I got it. That's good. I want the other girl to infect herself if she touches that gate or the gen. I'm gonna maybe win this game, and I honestly have no idea how they've done so well. I don't think this works. Yeah, I don't know how, but maybe this is one of the maps where they can kind of see you through the cracks, and the side of this trash pile gym is just so small that you don't really get to mind game it. I'm gonna swing, but I am scared for my life, dudes. Scared for my life. Here's my play, I think. I hook here. I go and puke on the other gate, maybe. And if she opens a gate, she gets immediately infected, I guess. I don't know. Never mind, she's right here. Okay. So she finished this gen? She finished this gen. Scratch marks, going back. How far are we? Oh, really far. She will be infected, which is nice. But the infection, it's not gonna happen super quick. And she's never been hooked. And she just pulled the life off. Yeah, I don't think I wanna do this. This guy, I think, also has life. Oh, okay, took a 50-50. Okay, I am clearly wrong. No, he does have life. I am right. I am getting him because of blood loss, and I'm gonna go to the other gate, but I'm too late. I'm literally too late. She opens it by the time I'm there. Yeah, she's injured. If I had more power. But yeah. No, I'm gonna pick him up before he has conviction or something. He cannot have any endgame anti-tunnel. So I'm getting 3 kills, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Something about this match is absolutely insane. Something's insane. I don't think it took her that long to open the gate, by the way. I don't have anything to slow it down. She could have something to speed it up even, right? She could have wake up or something. So I think grabbing that guy was the right play. I could have eaten a conviction or an unbreakable if I went for the girl, and I could have had only 2 kills. It would have been greedy. If I needed to get 4 kills, we could have gone. Okay. So I've been staring at this end screen for a couple minutes now, and I swear none of this makes any sense. I guess the Bale saw that his syringe was not going to be very useful against a plague, and he decided to use the styptic early, which really threw me off. And how the other survivors got to 3 different totems at the same time, how do you explain that? Without any perks, without any maps, just dumb luck, and the 4th totem that was remaining was the easiest one to find somehow? I don't know how that happened. It could be that one of them was a cheater and something sketchy was going on, or it generally could just be super bad luck. But even in this really bad scenario with almost all of my perks failed almost immediately, they still bought me enough time to somehow get enough hooks to get 3 kills by the end and not eat any of the 4 decisive strikes, which is pretty crazy stuff. I'm going to show you some other matches that I've also recorded, some of them recorded live on my stream. You can find a link to that in the description if you want to catch me live. And you're going to see that this build normally does not go like this. Ooh, damn. Perfect map for a half-naked killer. I decided to play Huntress because she has a skin that also has bones in it, and it looks kind of cool. I was going to play Twins, but after 2 back-to-back matches where survivors just gave up and disconnected immediately, I don't know, man. Like, maybe Twins isn't it, huh? These totems are so bad today. Oh, wow, that's pretty good value. Damn. This perk has been buffed, by the way. Nice. Unavoidable hit, that one. And we have very short cooldown. He's dead. I see someone about to go on that totem. Oh, well. Not the most precise throw there. We're definitely gonna keep them on their toes. The big idea with this build, in case it's not obvious, is that we can open a locker to reload, and it makes everybody scream within 40 meters. So it's a great way of interrupting totems. We haven't really leaned too much into this video, into this strategy, this video yet. I made a video about Wesker with Throw the Hunt some time ago, and that took full advantage of it. The idea is that if you make survivors scream with this or that, it completely interrupts totems. And it's really, really shitty. That was a nasty flick. It's really shitty because they put so much time in it and it gets reset, right? So yeah, it's awful. We imagined she would dodge, but we didn't quite. Oh, this is blocked. Oh, you can't even throw it. Oh, pre-dropping that would have been so good for her. Right, another quick open, just to reload. Unfortunately, this perk has a cooldown. Normally, with Throw the Hunt, you want to really go crazy and have like four totems, but I don't think it's possible this time. You know, I could have maybe sniped this guy. I don't think I finished it. Wait. Nice! Oh my god, we interrupted! That's so good! Ha ha ha! Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Where'd she go? There's a double pallet here. This is new. Oh, and someone's here. This is new as well. Cancel, maybe? Could I maybe open this just to interrupt? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so here's the deal. If I commit to this guy, I am... Oh. Doing something really good, which is a person dead on hook at 5 gens. That's great. But I am maybe giving up some of these totems, which is fine, I guess. Oh, really? Nice. You know what? I interrupted it. That's good enough. Keep in mind, how long does it take to do a totem with this perk? It's like 24 seconds or a bit more at this rate. That might be enough for me to get this hook and interrupt it again. That's all I need, really. Yep, good enough. They did do a totem that I was a little bit further from. Fair enough. And they rescue him right now. They have no fear, man. An injured person. You are joking, dude. No amount of sprint is gonna save you from what's coming. What are you doing? That's horrendous, man. Absolutely horrendous. Oh, unlucky. Wait, hold up. Okay. That was actually pretty damn good. She's teabagging. Sometimes a survivor can be hit over an obstacle. They teabagging, but here's the thing they need to understand. I could have gone for Jeff, and I don't care what anti-tunnel perks he would have had. There's 0 chances someone is running me for 5 gens. You know? When they're dead on hook. I'm gonna down him sooner or later, and then you guys are in a 3v1, and it's inescapable. So, yeah. Despite doing 2 totems, they still have blood favor. Oh, never mind. Alright, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Nice, very good. I think you need to drop that right away. I get away with that. Now, Jake probably has to make a move here. Do I let go of this and guess when they're gonna be coming? No idea. How about we open this locker? And if these people make a mistake, here's my idea. I think the slugging is strategic and nice. That's Jeff. Which means Jake is probably coming from a different angle. Let's expect him from here. See if I'm right. Hold up. Oh, there's Jake. Oh my god, Jake is so far. Junjin's dead. Junjin's dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, this is a little bit of the trend, I think. So, either the teams do totems a lot and then they die, or they don't do totems and then they die later. Yeah. So far, the matches that I've shown you on this video have been a bit more, they do totems. And then they are stuck at 5 or 4 gens for a long time, right? But... The ones you're gonna see later are definitely more of the later, the latter. What happens when they don't do enough totems? Let's see. Ooh, wow, 40 meters is a nasty distance. He's saying, no. Oh, you just want to give up? He's very polite, and he gave me a firecracker. Fair enough. I'm sorry, this hatch was taking too long to find. I changed my mind. So, on average, I am getting decent perks, decent items, and somehow the average team today, except for that Blade game, does like 1 gen and then dies. It's actually pretty damn crazy, man. One of the nicest things that you can have when you play this killer is an immediate hole to hide into. Let's go on the left first, because that's my first guess as to where they could be. Am I right? Maybe not. I don't hear steps, at any rate. Okay, chat, I didn't hear anything, but... Is that a spin burst? No. Alright, that's my add-on showing me where everybody is, which is awesome. None of them on my totem, which is great. I have no idea where this girl went, by the way. If this was old Xeno, I would have been burned out, by the way. But I didn't. What the hell just happened, by the way? They dropped that pallet? Why? I lost Claire, chat. I got a bit distracted, and she had lucky break. Terrible. Unfortunate accident. This skill's going down in 2 seconds. Oh. 2.5 seconds. I knew a body block was coming, so. Yeah, the fact that this killer has a built-in save the best for last on his tail is so strong still. I mean, hook here for the devour, I guess. You can hear survivors of Xeno from the tunnels? Yeah, a bit, and you hear you have like a footstep thing. You'll see it. If you've never seen it, you'll see it. Survivors can only avoid it by standing still or crouching. If they walk or run, if I remember correctly. Listen. Man, it's not really coming up. Yeah, I have a feeling they're on the totem or they're just chilling. Yeah, you see like little footsteps basically. But it's really not happening much, huh? Someone might have been on this totem. Hello. This girl wasn't looking behind her, so... Wonderful. Do you think they will ever change Nemesis to be like Xeno, where you can M1 almost immediately after missing a whip? Xeno's not like that, though. You can not M1 if you miss a whip. It's actually... Missing a whip on this killer? When he was released, maybe you remember that. Yeah, when he was released, this killer was crazy. Like, they nerfed him quite a bit. You'll remember that. Shortly after release, like, they changed it so that if you miss, you can immediately, like, do something else. But now it's unforgiving. I'll show you. Look, I'm in wanting... Oh, well, that was a successful one. Maybe that doesn't count, huh? Sorry, maybe that doesn't count. Oh, fuck, dude. I thought it was B. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. She did run here. I'm not crazy. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. When I have a minute. Honestly, I would love not to lose his totem, but whatever, man. We'll pressure them in other ways. Let's see if we hear anybody run up above us. Yeah, you see those little... She had deliverance? Come the heck on, man. Come the fuck on, dude. It's like survivors want you to tunnel, dude. I swear. That's fine. It just outplays my devour, but that's fine. There's a thing right there. You should have dropped it. Oh, very good. Yeah, look at how punished I am. Hold up. Wait here. Now run this way. I think he just saw through the slits that I wasn't coming. Oh, never mind. He did mind game himself. Oh, man, that was insane. That was such a good turret. F my ass. I didn't see it. Oh, that's great, dude. Oh, dude, well fucking done. These guys aren't stupid. That was my ruin. Okay, that's not too bad. We're still game. There's a hook right here. Every hook on this killer has the same appearance, regardless of map. It's a unique quirk of this killer and no other killer. Ruin stopped regressing. It was killed, so that gen stopped regressing, and this one is obviously being done. There's a... This is Claire, I think? I'm not sure. I'm actually okay just kicking this for a bit. That was thrill, not ideal, but we're okay still. Can we hear some footsteps above me so I can show you guys? It's hard to tell. Okay. This is a moment where if they honestly hide and do these totems, and don't give me a quick chase now, I'm in trouble. But we'll see what they do. I see blood. Excuse me? Oh. I see the idea now. Man, that can work for a bit, but yeah. I think after the initial vault, she should have like run. We would have made for a better bit. Footers are bug. It's odd that there's been none. No, it's not odd. It can happen. It can happen. But yeah, it is weird. Do you think that they see Penty and they call it out and they're maybe checking this? Let's do it. Not nearby, at least. And not here either, it seems. Okay. Great, now I have insta down. And Claire is dead on hook, so let's remember that. In a second, they're gonna see... Oh, what? Did I am a turkey? Just because I have Devour doesn't mean I need to M1, but... Obviously, I would prefer if I could. Uh-oh. Nasty, nasty moment. Risk going through this pallet, but we take it. They're definitely on this totem, or they were. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I just lost my Devour. No, I still have it! What was that? Or maybe I just have the lingering effect from the hook, yeah. Because that one doesn't go away immediately. Yeah, I think that was it. Pretty sure that's gonna be it, right? I think it's just the boost. Yeah. No worries though, we're still at 4 gens. Damn, dudes. Damn. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I'll be honest, man. I think we should go for Claire if we want to win this game. The other blood that we see here is Shevas. So Sheva's also a good target. Let's do it. I'm getting my power passively, and if I'm just catching up, that can work. This guy's coming to take a hit for Sheva, which is super sweet. And hopefully super futile. Surely he doesn't expect me to see him and go, oh, let's chase a Steve. Fuck that. Oh, you know who else is also a good target? That bush over there. This girl has lasted 0 inches. And make no mistake, that doesn't mean she's a bad survivor. Maybe she's a bad survivor in this game in chase. And maybe she's been a bit of a rush. But she could have still won this game for her team, you know? Oh, sorry, I got stuck. Oh, I hear survivors. That's V. You hear her? Yeah, I didn't see the footsteps for some reason, but you could hear that. Nice. That wasn't so hot for me. Disconnecting because you're already dead? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's called abandon, chat. You don't lose points. You just leave early. I was hoping for a dead hard bait. Doesn't seem to have it. Why is she so fucking loud, chat? It almost sounds like I have like the Huntress add-on or the nerfs add-on to make her louder. Has V always been this kind of loud? Interesting. Hex will be consistent? I think so, yeah, especially with this add-on. I mean, if you mean consistent as in Devour Hope every game, Mori at 5 gens every game, no. Consistent as in they're gonna waste time doing one thing or another, and if you're good, you will get a few downs, and with that, you'll win the game possibly, then yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. Hello. Zeno's certainly strong. What nerfs did Krasu get? Use command opinions for a quick summary, or use command patch notes. Yeah, she's still strong. Definitely starts... Like, the first hotfix took a vase, and made a few cracks, and this one has made the cracks a little bit thicker. Like, you can actually see through them now a bit. There are some places where I generally was like, damn, I'm good, but I'm not insane. Like, I can't just chase everywhere. Right? So, yeah. Oh, wait, are you serious? Definitely do that. And chat, help him out. Give him some Dracula tips to our Beware that's relatively new. Hi, Sheva. Sheva, for example, even without own will, is a pretty quiet character. Which I know makes no sense. I figured that she would go about here and then turn back. And that was just luck. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This wasn't Sheva. Sheva just kind of ran off. They just let go of the Shen. That width is honestly really juicy. Anyone doing that totem? Not that I can tell. Alright, stack number 1, stack number 2. I heard footsteps there, or... Yeah, there's someone there. This is good. Someone has to go for the rescue, and Druin's up, so no one's gonna be doing gens for a bit, I think. Oh. Where's this person? If I chase after them, will I be too... Nah, I was worried that I would be too close for the Devour. I'm fine. Hello. Ooh, beautiful. This is really bad for them. Whoa, whoa, that's thick. I could cage him, chat, but then I don't get Devour. And right now, I think I'm in the business of getting Devour, so let's do it here. Let's protect this totem. I'm just gonna YOLO it, hold up. I do have less range overall, so... They haven't really tried to do totems. Keep in mind, they need to do at least 2 totems. Less than 2 totems never gets my Devour because I have Undying protecting it. This might be good, chat. This might be good. 3 stacks. This kill gets insta-down. Ooh. I could have maybe M1 her through the window if I was brave, but no need to, right? So now they know about the Devour. The first totem they do with Thrill of the Hunt is gonna take like 25 seconds or so, which is so nasty. And that was Undying. The first totem always is Undying. And if it's not Undying, it gets replaced by Undying, so. The next one is a 1 in 3 chance of being Thrill, of being Devour, or being Ruin. There's no need for us to, like, defend them super horribly. Oh my god, her Scream perk actually interrupted her. Oh, that's sad to see. She has a perk called Scene Partner, I think. I could have M1. I could have... Yeah, how disgusting is that? I had a chance to hit her and a certainty to break the pallet. Oh yeah, less range, right? That was my ruin. Well. 4 stacks, baby. 4 stacks, baby. Pay to lose perk? Yeah, generally. I don't know why people love it. Does Adam makes him like Nemesis? Yeah, precisely. Very, very similar. From possibly even further, depending on add-ons, but... The thing about Nemesis is that, generally speaking, he can never hit you and the pallet at the same time. But he can this killer can. This killer can hit 2 survivors or 4 survivors. He knew exactly what I was gonna do. Well done. And still get ya. No one on the totem, as far as I can tell. This pallet's new. Is he trying to take me close so I don't get my 4th Devour? That's smart, if so. I'm so sorry, Adam. He's been hooked 1 time. So we wait out the dead heart. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, you can break pallets through walls with this. You can also break breakable walls. There's one breakable wall in this map, but I think it might have... Yeah, it got removed, I think. Yeah, there was a breakable wall here. It got removed to make the map a bit worse for Killer. Or Survivor, rather. Because it was already very strong. Right. There's a chance this is it. There's a chance that's that. Honestly, at this point, we don't care about the Devour. If we find Falling Min, massive value. But they're definitely going to be in the business of hiding these poor folks. They know about that one, I'm pretty sure. Or they should know, at least. Uh-oh. Found you. This wasn't you, though. Oh! Found her. Conviction? Interesting. With a boon. No worries, though. I think this was worth it. Oh my god. Hit and... Palabrig. If they don't cleanse that totem right now, this skill's getting more at 5 gens. Yup. Unlucky. Yeah, this killer has to be respected, man. This is a killer that, very much like Huntress, I always have felt, needs a certain vibe to be played. You play this killer, you see someone that's really good at this killer, and they're having a good day. They hit absolutely everything. You're playing a bad day, you miss absolutely everything. Minimori? Just for variety? If you should drop the pallet, I would have just broken it with my add-on. Brother. Brother. If you ever were under the I know some people, like, were under the impression that Thrill the Hunt got gutted. If you don't know the history of this perk was basically a BP perk that did basically nothing for a while. Then, if I recall correctly, the main thing that it did is if a survivor got on a totem, you got a notification, so it was insane for like spirit players and whatnot. And a survivor could get on a totem on and off, on and off, on and off, and you heard bam, 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 bam. And then they made it delay the totem speeds of cleansing, blessing, and etc, etc. One update, because this perk is quite unpopular, they decided, let's buff it by 4%. And it was such an insane perk. We made some videos covering it, but it turns out that when you buff a perk by 4%, sometimes it breaks the game. And it made some killers basically unstoppable. They would have Devour hopes, and because they can check on the totem every 60 seconds with their camera, like Hux, Singularity, there's nothing you could do. Like, you never had a window to break it, and it was an uncleansable totem, right? That was horrible. They nerfed it back, but it's still better than before. And some people thought that, oh, the perk got gutted. It's still so good, man. So many survivors bring perks that make them do gens faster, heal faster, but very few survivors bring the 1 or 2 perks that make you do totems faster. And a build like this it's not gonna work out super well every time, but it's mean as hell, man. Mean as hell. Alright, back. Thank you, Zillark, for the 22 months. Mwah. Appreciate it. Let's see what they brought. Yeah. Yeah. Not as... Like, I don't blame survivors for not being prepared, right? But, like, you probably don't have enough bandwidth to, like, bring small game or counterforce despite the buff. Or a map, but every lobby is gonna be like this. You're never gonna have any survivor on average with a map or something to find totems, so.